Welcome back to the show. In today's video we are featuring the SOG FX Pentagon. There is different kind of SOGs out there, and this one is the FX one. It is very small fixed blade knife over here. Now if you have the different version of this, which is this one over here, or you're thinking about getting one, the other FX, the one that I'm talking about here, is the XL. The difference between the XL and the FX one is kind of between one is you can open it up and close it, and the other one is fixed blade. So this one, what I like the most about this is how quick it actually opens up and how fast it closes right back in. It's very small, it is handy for you to have. Now for those of you who need rapid deployment and are looking for something that you can get right away, so for example, if you have something right here and some animal just jumps at you, you need something right out, or you need it, well, some people on a boat, sailing and so on, you don't have the time to open things out, you need something closed in and then just get it out to use it. Especially divers, people in the ocean, in the water, they need something like this. They don't have time to wiggle with something, they need the knife right away. So this one is good. The downside of this one is, first of all, look how small this thing is compared to the size of my hand. Second of all, it comes in this very small shaft. It does have a thing for you that you can put this on a belt, this clip, or you can remove the clip if you have the correct tools. Then all you have to do is just to put this right back in. This is a double-edged sword over here. It is a dagger, otherwise known as a dagger. It's mostly for stabbing. It's the kind of thing that you can also use as a throwing knife as well. It can potentially double as that. The grip is very, very good. It is small in size. I like the concept. The quality of this SOG is very good compared to other SOGs, SOG used to be, let's be honest, SOG used to be a very trashy name for a long time. They used to make really good weapons, guns, and so on, but they never made great knives, and they changed. Yeah, now they're making much more higher-end knives, and they're good, really good, high quality. If you get a high quality one, such as this one is very good. The Pentagon are made for people who need those kind of weapons. And this is the Pentagon FX Convent. If you get an authentic one, this is the box. You're gonna get this inside. I actually already opened the box, so you're not going to see the unboxing here, but you still see the box getting opened up. On the inside you have the actual knife here, and if you open all this out, you're going to get the shaft that is included with it. So the knife by itself is extremely sharp on both ends over here, and it comes and it goes right inside this, just like that. One thing to keep in mind is how small this specific knife actually is. And compared to the bigger Pentagon, this is the one that is the XL. You can see the size difference between them, which is this is really small compared to the bigger one. Opening this up, and this is one thing I don't like about this, although this is what you should be expecting of this style of a knife, is just the way you open it. You're supposed to hold it like this and then get it out. Otherwise you're going to cut yourself as you get it out. This is one thing I don't like about this specific knife, and it has nothing to do with the knife itself. It's just the design, where both sides are equally sharp, making it a very good self-defense weapon, and at the same exact time it makes it a very dangerous knife as well. This is why I like this one a bit more. So although this was good, the FX version, it is extremely sharp and lightweight and small, I like the Pentagon XL a little better. Reason why, there is nothing sharp on the top here. So you can easily just cut with one side, and the other side you can use to do things with it. And it's not going to cut you accidentally as well. And it also closes up, which is a really big plus for this type of a knife. But for those of you who want this kind of a knife, the good thing is it is pretty small. You can probably throw this at targets, making it pretty good. You see the handle is great over here. You can hold it, you can throw it, you can do different things with it. It's really, really small, and it balances itself very good on the hand. Like the balance is just awesome over here. And it's not too heavy or not too light, making it an exceptional, very well made knife. It just feels really good. It feels over $100 knife over here. It doesn't feel cheap. And anyway, the material is good. And this thing is super, super sharp. And yet you can see how thin this thing is. And it does come with the shaft included. You don't have to pay anything extra over here. I do think that this will snap in here. I'm not trying to stick this in because I have had cases where this thing just gets stuck in there very hard to get it out. And that's from this company, but I don't want to risk it. Yet it is super secure here. You see, it doesn't fall down. So there is no need for you to really stick it anymore in here. Let's go ahead and open this up. And this is really, really good. I like the way it looks. It is exceptionally sharp and well made. You can see how beautiful the blade is here. This is really slick. If you're looking for a beautiful knife and you're looking for something with this kind of a design and features, this is it. And when you're comparing it to the other Pentagon version, you can see the big difference between them, and it really has to do a lot with the size. And if you want the one that doesn't open, which is fixed knife, or you want one that closes up. My opinion, unless you need the special features of this to be open all the time, like you need something to be armed all the time for self-defense purposes, I mean, this would be better in majority of cases, and it's rapid deployment too. And let's go ahead and rapid deploy this. There we go, rapid deploy and rapid close. Doesn't take too much to open it up in case you need to. And with this one, if you need something to be just getting it out in 1 second, it's good. Because let's face it, in self-defense situations, if you need the knife to be opened already, there's an animal just jumping at you, you only have 1 second to defend yourself, this is it. Open it up and use it. So let's go ahead and do some sizing over here and figure it out how long this thing is. So this one is just about 4 inches for the handle. The handle of this one is around 4.5 inches. Opening them up. Let's go ahead and see how long is the blade. So this one is about 3.25 inches. This one over here is 3 7/8 inches. Much bigger, much better. And now the next test is the cutting test. It's not much of a cutter, but it is a good stabber. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. See, this cuts really good. See the difference? Really big difference. Much better stabber too. Now, my favorite is definitely this one. It's easier to deploy. It only has one side that is sharpened. The other side is not, so that's what I like because I can lean against one of them in case I need to. And I don't like the Dagger version of it. This one is good because you get both worlds, and yet you can easily conceal and close it in case you need to. Where else this one is fixed blade, and I'm not a fan. Every time I open it I have to be extremely careful I don't accidentally cut my finger. It is tempting for you to try to touch this and so on. Overall, I give this an awesome, probably a 9 out of 10. And let's go ahead and do up close and personal of this knife so you can see how it looks like up front.